Hello, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here again with some career advice and job interviewing tips for you. And by the way, on this one, I just want to say, you know, it's not really a fancy podcast we do here. We're just real. We're just raw. We don't have any fancy intro music. And by the way, I don't do a lot of takes on these. So if you hear any screw ups in my speech, it's because I'm only doing one or two takes, folks. It's real. It's raw. It's in your face. It is what it is. And today, I want to share with you how I immediately deleted and disqualified 150 resumes just like that yesterday, out of 200, by the way. It was a job search we were doing. Okay, we had 200 people in the bucket. I immediately disqualified 150. Here's why. Because their online profile was crappy. Okay, when I say online profile, there could be several different things, right? Maybe it's your Google Plus account, maybe it's your LinkedIn, maybe it's your GitHub if you're a developer. In this particular exercise, let's just talk about LinkedIn because it is, like it or not, the #1 source for recruiters to find you, okay? And you should be on LinkedIn, you should be using it. And here's the biggest tip I can give you. Your LinkedIn profile is your resume, okay? Please treat your LinkedIn profile as a resume because the old school days of attachments and Word document resumes, I'm telling you, it's going away. Eventually, your resume is that online profile, and treat LinkedIn like that, at least for now. Okay, for now, LinkedIn is the place. Maybe someday it's another platform, but for right now, LinkedIn is the place. Treat it like your resume. Okay. If I'm looking at applications and they don't have a good LinkedIn profile, I don't forward it to the client. Because you know why? Because when I tell a client about you, the very first thing they do is type your name into LinkedIn. And if they pull up a crappy photo or a crappy unupdated profile, now they have this negative connotation of you. They have this negative thought about you, right? Okay, they have this bad energy about you. No matter how good your paper resume is, they've already looked you up on LinkedIn and now they have all this negative energy about you. Okay? Think about how often it happens in your professional life. You're talking about somebody, you're about to go to a business meeting, you're being introduced by somebody, or you're being introduced to someone, and you immediately look them up online, right? Don't you? I mean, all of us do that, right? I mean, my partner the other day said, hey, we're going to happy hour with, John Brown from XYZ company. Guess what I did? I looked up John Brown on LinkedIn and I immediately had an impression of who he is based on his profiles. That's how important it is. Okay. So I just want to emphasize a few key points on why recruiters use LinkedIn. Okay. Here, at least for me, this is what I do. Number one, it's a perpetual, profile of you. It's up to date all the time. You don't have to send me a new updated attachment because I'm expecting you to keep your profile updated. So I just know once I'm connected to you, I find you on LinkedIn and I know I'm going to get an updated resume there at all times. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we use it because of the formatting. It's so easy to scan profiles on LinkedIn because they're all formatted the same. Nice profile picture, nice overview, nice timeline of your jobs, then your education, then your volunteering experience, et cetera, et cetera. So looking through paper resumes is such a pain in the ass because they're all formatted different. Recruiters hate that, right? So LinkedIn is super easy for us to scan. That's one of the reasons we like it. The other thing is we can search and find you very easily. The search capabilities on LinkedIn are so awesome, especially if you're a recruiter and you have a quote recruiter seat, a license that you've paid for. And I don't even know if license is the right word, but a contract you've signed for a recruiter seat. We can find you super easy. There's all these search capabilities, and if you've put the right keywords and the right skill set stuff in your profile, we will find you so much easier. Okay, it has a great profile picture of you, and then last but not least, it allows you to market yourself. Okay, and it also allows you to see our marketing for our job posts. It's just such a wonderful tool. I'm just telling you right now, your resume in today's world, it lives online, and for right now, that tool is LinkedIn. It's absolutely critical that it's updated with a good photo, etc. I immediately disqualified 150 resumes yesterday because they weren't updated on LinkedIn, they didn't have a good photo, etc. And I'm not going to put that in front of the clients that we serve. Okay. So folks, there's my advice for the day. I really hope it helps you. As always, you can visit riderflex.com and learn more about us. You can hear the Riderflex podcast on just about any platform, including iTunes, Google Play, etc. Thanks a lot for listening, and have a wonderful day.